So, oh, dang, I jerked it away from him. But that's the neat thing about that violent, you know, dang it, jerked it away from him. He tried to kill it though. Well folks, after being off the air for a while, fishing with Rusty's back, and this morning we're out on Lake Wylie. We're gonna run around and play with my new best friend. This little frog is just a lot of fun. We're gonna run around, throw it probably up the river and in different places. See if we can't catch a few. But you know, for those of you that used to watch the show, you remember the format. For those of you that are unfamiliar with it, basically what I do is I go to the local lakes, fish for about 4 to 6 hours, and what we get is what you get. I mean, I'm not going to spend days upon days taping. I want to try to keep it realistic so that folks can understand that, you know, some days it's just tough. You know, you don't come out here and catch 20 or 30 fish every day, but sometimes it happens. So sit back, enjoy, learn how to fish Kermit. I use backing on my reels with monofilament for 2 reasons. One, braid's fairly expensive in comparison to monofilament, and also because it has no stretch. If you tie braid directly to your spool and then fill your spool with braid, you can actually bend the shaft of the spool, and that monofilament acts as a little bit of a shock absorber. Little bitty guy, but nonetheless just inhaled that frog. I mean, see, that's the neat thing about it, is even these little guys just kill that frog. I mean, they just kill it. It's kind of hard to make yourself do it, but you really have to be pretty disciplined in terms of fishing that frog and not jerking. You know, I did it on that first one, or on that, excuse me, on that second fish. You know, I jerked it away from him, but you've actually got to give him just a split second and let him have it. I mean, I do like to use a little bit softer rod. It's got a little bit softer tip. I think that helps him get it a little bit better. It definitely helps me with the casting, but I know some of the guys that fish this frog a lot like to use a real stiff rod. It's just a matter of personal preference. But once you get used to it, I mean, it just... Oh! Dang it! I hit that fish hard enough to jerk him 5 foot in the water and still didn't get a hook in him good enough to get him in the boat. Looked like about a 2.5 pound fish, but it was fun. He just came up there and swallowed it, took it down. Tying on a new frog. I'm retiring the other one because he just doesn't want to act right. But you know, this one's just fresh out of the box, and what I'm doing is just actually going in and trimming the legs down a little bit. I really don't like those long legs. Craft stores, you can get these little jingle bells, you know, these little bells, and they're not real loud here, but when you get them inside the bait and they're bouncing around on the hook, they actually do all right. Yeah, but what I do is basically you take and just pull the hook out of the frog, and you can see it's got basically a soldered eye, and then the hook, little hole right there the hook comes out of, and just press press the rattles or the bells into the hole, which is sometimes easier said than done. Let's see, that one went in, and here's the other one. But all it does is just adds just a little bit of sound, which, yeah, sometimes makes a big difference. I've seen it, you know, at different points. really important over grass mats, and you know, you just got to be careful when you're pulling the hook back into the bait that you don't end up hooking yourself. Ooh, see, he came out there after it, but he didn't eat it. I saw him coming. He just boiled up there behind it.
A lasting touch is Rock Hill's best-kept secret. We offer full-service repair, refinishing, and restoration of your treasured furniture pieces. Chair caning and seat weaving is also available. A Lasting Touch proudly serves residents of York County and South Charlotte. Pickup and delivery is conveniently available on Saturdays for those who need help with larger items. A Lasting Touch also has a retail sales area offering antiques, gifts, home decor, used furniture, and more. Remember, a lasting touch means lots of style without spending a lot of money.
For the best selection of firearms, visit Sportsman Inc. Try out our 2 pistol ranges. We buy, sell, and trade guns. Sportsman Inc. is a full-time gunsmith on site, and we offer concealment classes. You'll find everything you need for hunting and fishing at Sportsman Inc. Hands Mill Highway in Rock Hill.
Anybody that's watched the show before knows, you know, I just love fishing. I mean, this is what I do. You know, guiding full-time and fishing, and it's just a lot of fun. It's something that I love, and you know, getting to share that with folks, either you know, on the water, taking folks out fishing firsthand, or you know, doing it through the TV show. It's just neat for me to get to share something that I just absolutely love to do, and so everybody always says whenever I get to talking about fishing, they say my face just lights up. It's just, you know, it's something that very passionate about. Been doing it all my life, so just kind of comes naturally. And I fish a lot of tournaments, and I love, you know, the competition. In my lifetime, I've only caught one fish that was, you know, right at or a little over 10 pounds. They're pretty rare, especially when you fish. God, that's a good one. That's makes the frog fishing all worthwhile right there. Come here, baby. Oh, yo! Sweet! That is why you fish a frog. You know, and look how that fish has got that bait down in his throat. I mean, he's got that thing down in there. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's why you fish a frog. I mean, you fish it for hours without a bite, and then have a fish like that just maul it. Makes it all worthwhile. Oh, that is fun. And it always seemed like the better fish came off that something that had some mass. Ooh. He came back for it. Get up in here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, he missed it the first time. And he came back and got it. Not a big guy, but, yeah, still fun. I mean, that's why we do this. Frog, bass. Oh! Oh, come off! That's all right. We got the fun at it. We got to see him blow up on it and jump. Dang. He came back and got it a second time, coming down the shady side of that pontoon boat where those poles are. And fun. Not a big guy, but fun. Of course, you know, that's always the way it goes. You know, the 3-pounders jump off and the 12-inchers, you know, stay hooked up. But, nah, they're all fun. They're all fun to catch as far as I'm concerned. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the show. We've been at it now for about 3.5 hours, calling it quits. But, you know, as always with me and my show, you're going to get what I get. So we've caught 3 or 4. I don't even remember. I had several more bites. Had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you've got some idea now of how to fish this frog. So get out there, give it a whirl. Now, folks, if you have questions, you can always come to the website. It's fishingwithrusty.com. You can email me questions there. If you want to go fishing, you're looking for a guide, I have days available. Please feel free to, you know, call me, email me, one or the other. We'll work out a schedule or schedule a day. Look for the articles as well in the Lake Wylie Pilot and on the Rock Hill Herald once a month. Get the articles from me on different fishing techniques or subjects related to the lakes around the Charlotte metro area. So enjoyed it. Hope you did. We'll see you.
Fishing with Rusty is made possible by these great sponsors.